Hi, good afternoon. It's Sheila from She's a Sassy Lady, and today we're putting together a card, an Easel card, an Owl Easel card, and I got it from the Silhouette, and it's number 42702, and it's as cute as can be, and I'm going to be using it for the card party. And I've never made an Easel card before, and actually when I was making the packets for everyone, I folded the card just in half the wrong way, so I had to put it together again, because the owl is going to set across on there and stand up. First, I'm going to put the base of the owl down here, okay, and put that down. And I hope you're having a good day. We're having so much fun here. Brianna and I are working like crazy. Brianna's my granddaughter here staying with me. I get to have her for 2 weeks. She's been visiting from Chicago. Her and her mom and dad stayed for 1 week, and we kicked them out, didn't we, Brianna? Mm-hmm. And so now we're having some time just for us, and we're having a great time crafting away and just having a good old time doing that. And we're getting ready for our card party. This is the base of the owl, and in ours, this, in mine, I've got really shiny green paper here, but we only have enough for 4 cards, and I just used the paper I had in hand. I didn't run to Joann's or Hobby Lobby or anything and pick up any more. Now, what I'm going to do here is I don't glue the whole back of the owl. I'm just going to glue the bottom portion, but before I do, I'm going to put the owl together so that we have him looking all handsome and everything. First, his belly is going to go down here, and the papers I got from no, it wasn't. It was My Mind's Eye. Penny Lane was the stack that I got it from. And it's an old stack. You won't be able to go to Hobby Lobby and get it. Sorry, or excuse my reach, Michael's. Or Michael's, or Joann's, Hobby Lobby, any of them. They won't have it unless they've got old inventory. Sometimes Joann's has old inventory, and you know, they put the sales on and you can get it from there. And first I put the owl's belly down. You know what, before I put his belly down, I'm going to put his feet down. His little feet. And I think I'm going to use the zip dry with that. Because, no, I'm not. I'm going to put the belly down first, so that the feet kind of go over it a little bit. There we go. And we've got his belly down, and I'm just double checking because I'm gluing or adhering this to, and this is glitter on here, so I want to make sure that it sticks, so I keep testing it. For his little feet though, I'm going to glue them with the zip dry so he stays down. And as you know, can you stand it? Last video we got a new zip dry out and it's not coming out. I don't know what our problem with zip dry is today, but it's just not doing the trick. It's just giving us a hard time. I think it's the cap. Okay. Put a little zip dry on the little feet. There's 1 and 2. We had so much fun. We were cutting out, and then we ran into trouble when we were cutting one of Brianna's cards out. She's actually doing a card that I designed a long time ago, and it's one of my favorite cards, and it turns out she really likes it too. And I'll make the file available for you when it comes up off the Gypsy. But we couldn't get it to cut. We wasted 2 sheets of glitter paper. And you know what? I had the setting wrong on my Gypsy for the cut number. And then I also had, I had to change the needle. I had to change the needle in it, the blade in it. Excuse me. I keep wanting to call it a needle, but it's a blade. And I like my owl's eyes to be straight, so hopefully right down the center, because they seem to stare at you, you know. So I've got them down the center. I hope my hair's not in the way. I'll tell you what, it feels good to be back to crafting. And we still got a lot to do today. Brianna's working on her card. She's got to get the basics done, like the
Glitter.
The glitter beforehand, because it's got to have time to dry. So she's stickling away over there. And let's put his heart in here. He's got a little heart. You're going to run out of stickles if you do them all that way.
I'm not going to. I'm going to change up the colors.
Yeah. Brianna's having so much fun. Okay. And let's see, put the owl's eyes here. And his beak in between. Well, I hope you folks are having a nice summer. We sure have. Today is a rainy day here in Alabama. And as you know, I'm near Birmingham, Alabama. And I keep getting letters. Where at in Alabama? In Helena. I'm about 30 miles south of Birmingham. And close to the Hoover, for those of you that watch high school basketball. We never had that up north. And we had high school basketball, but it wasn't on TV and that. But I understand that's kind of broadcast all over the place, so if you watch it, you know where I'm at. At any rate, we have a rainy day, so we're not spending any time in the pool today. Brianna, what do you think?
Oh, I love it.
I think I gotta bring his eyes down just a little bit. Like right there. There, I think that looks a little better. Oh, that looks a lot better. He's so handsome.
Mm-hmm.
He's so handsome. I like this little guy.
Yep, I do too.
Anyway, like I said, I told you we're getting ready for a card party. And it's a lot of work. It's a lot of work. And it's going to be just my two granddaughters, my daughter and myself. And next year, when my other granddaughter comes down to stay for a couple of weeks, we're going to do the same thing. Different cards, of course, but same thing.
Yeah.
And we'll have lots of fun then, too. Okay, there's the owl. Now, for the base of the owl, down here, we want to put the tree branch. And that's what's going to make him stand, is the branch. And I think I want it like this, because there, like that. Just like that. And then he can stand up on the leaves and that. We'll put the leaves on here. And this, I just used some craft paper. And I had some leftover green paper from when I was, I don't know, I think from the dinosaur that I did a couple weeks back. Or maybe it's a month back, I don't know. And we've got some leaves on there. Like that. Get him on. Get those leaves to stay in, because they're moving, because they're still wet. So we'll let that dry a second. Flip it over. And now I am going to glue down the owl just by right along that fold line there. And I'm going to put it nice and secure so he doesn't fall off. There we go. Put his little feet. Get him lined up. Get him lined up. He's so cute. He's just too cute. And then, of course, when someone gets them, and hold on a sec, we gotta get this, get the excess glue out of there so it doesn't stick together. The one thing I like about zip dry is you can rub the excess glue away, and it won't leave marks on your paper. Move to the next one then, okay? And I'll work on that in a minute. Brianna's stickling away, and she's got one that the stickle stuck in there. We've all had that. Okay, that's the inside. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to come back, and I haven't looked through my stamps yet to figure out how I want it stamped, but I think I'm going to stamp something on the inside of it. Don't know for sure. I might just leave it plain and use it to write something in. But then you set him up like this. He sets up. Brianna, look at... Oh, you guys can't see it. He's just too handsome. Look at that. Isn't that cute? Let me go in for you so you can see him. And that's the little owl. And again, that's on the silhouette. And it's 42702. Oops, little glue on there. And he's sitting there. Isn't that just adorable? You be sure to make one too. I cut out 8 of them. And it was so easy, and I used a bunch of scrap paper to put it together. Now, you have a blessed day, and thank you for joining us today at She's a Sassy Lady. Bye now.